Hey guys, Skylar here from Changeyoucanwear. Today I was thinking about making a really awesome men's ring, and I want it to be square with stones on the side. And I think we're gonna do some engraving on it as well. And the first step, carve it out of some wax. All right, let's do this. All right, time to get Bertha and carve this thing out. All right, we've berthed this thing to almost the size that we're looking for. We haven't quite brought it down to our lines yet. So what we need to do now is bring it right to our lines. That's a job for baby. Okay, so we've taken our baby, very specific tool that we call a baby. I'm doing a video specifically on wax carving while I describe these tools, but for now, it's a baby. I'll tell you where to get later. And we really carefully bring it right to our lines. And now this thing is perfectly carved and even on all sides. All the corners are straight and we're good to go. The real key to carving these is keeping a nice flat continual contact and then flipping it, doing that again, and just double checking as you go to see how flat it is. And if you do that, you'll come up with a really, really nice carved wax like this. Now we'll put a sprue on this guy and get it invested so we can cast it in gold. All right, while we're waiting for that stuff to go into the oven, we can alloy our 14 karat yellow gold. So what I have here, this is our pure gold, and we need 58.5% of the ounce that we're going to be using this pure stuff. And the remainder is going to be this alloy material. This alloy material is got some silver in it, it's got some copper in it, and it's going to make up the rest of the 14 karat. So what we're going to do is melt this first and then pour the gold into it, and then we will dunk the whole thing in water and we'll make ourselves some casting grain. All right, we have ourselves some 14 karat yellow gold alloy now. We have our ring all sprued up here on our base. So what we're going to do now is spray it with some of this stuff, vacuum coat. This is going to avoid any bubbles on our piece when we start to invest it. So now what we need to do is mix up some investment. This is our powder, and we got our water in here. We're gonna mix the two together. It's gonna make a slurry, and then we're gonna pour it into our flask and vacuum it a couple times to get all the bubbles out, and then we'll let it set for a couple hours, and then we'll throw it into the oven overnight for the wax to burn out. And that is what's happening. And now we'll let it sit for 2 hours and throw it in the oven. All right, so it's been 2 hours. We'll pull the tape off and pull the base off. All right, we got our ring all invested in there, and it's got wax in there right now. So what we're going to do, we'll put it in the oven overnight, and then in the morning, the wax will be all melted out. We'll be ready to start casting. See you guys in the morning.
24 hours later.
It's amazing how much hotter 900 degrees is compared to your oven. Shield them away. Looks perfect. Good, good, good. All right, let's get the sprue cut off and get it cleaned up. All right, now that we have this thing all cleaned up, it's looking really good. Now what we need to do is start setting some stones. We're gonna be setting, how many stones per side? 4, 8. We're gonna be setting 12 stones per side on these sides. Basically, we'll have one bigger one in the middle of each corner and then 2 little ones on either side. And the stones we're gonna be using, really awesome looking cornflower blue sapphires. These things look so very good. It's gonna look fantastic in that gold. Let's get these pulled out and we'll start setting them. If you know you're going to be setting stones all day, not a good idea to have that extra cup of coffee. Your hands really start to shake under the scope. All of our holes are punched, and now we need to start drilling holes, opening up those holes with ball burrs, and then finally getting a setting burr to get that final seat in there. That's what we're doing. Alright guys, all the stones are finally set. Let's check it out. Check that thing out. Yeah, that cornflower blue compared to that gold is just such an awesome color combination. Love it, love it, love it. Now what we need to do is engrave a pattern on these 4 sides, and then the ring will be finished. Alright, we'll get it set up and start some engraving. Man, I absolutely love the way that ring turned out. The shape of that ring is just one of my favorite shapes to make. And adding that stippling and the engraving on it with the stones on the side, it's just so cool. I just absolutely loved it. That ring is currently on my website, Changeyoucanwear.net, up for sale. And if you guys want it, go get it quickly because it's my size and I'm really thinking about keeping it. Alright guys, thanks for watching another video. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do so. Let me know what you guys think about this ring. I would love to know what you guys think about that shape and the stones on the side. It's two really kind of unusual things and I would love to know your guys' input on it. Catch you next Tuesday. Have a good one.